mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up,
Just want
I'll
to
stop
fight,
here first
guys.
thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
I think we're on the way there.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the scout console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the scout console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Hey.
Okay. So...
Yes?
Oh, okay.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Jesus,
Apology
Lynn.
accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Listen. Hey.
This game's pretty big.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell?
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Okay.
Hey!
Okay, I'm gonna jump in there. I went to Blade Tower earlier, I believe.
Listen.
Couldn't get inside though.
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chussan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Oh. We did it, guys. Alright, back to Mr. Nagi. Hopefully something bad happens where we'll have to be sent into the field.
Well,
Okay, never mind.
hey,
Back to the admin office. Or the barracks, rather. Man, just chilling.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam. Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
Thank you, please.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits,
What the
I
hell are we
can't
waiting for?
entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is
This is a long bit of dialogue
Of
between
course.
when we last
I would
fought.
never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Refuse.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
All right.
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
Oh yeah.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass.
Okay.
As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Okay.
Got it. East of the city.
Install the data probe, aka fight
We can take
everything
the
for as long as I
administrators.
can, and then come back.
We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Wilma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah. Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe.
Okay. Get 50 experience points and 10,000 bucks. Oh, we are out of here. Chapter 1. all text. No fighting at all in chapter 1. That's awesome.
Hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna grab something to drink really quick, guys. Since we survived that entire chapter. Let me get out of here first. You know what? We'll stay on this in this area because it has some cool music. So, I'm gonna grab something to drink real quick. I'll be right back. Coffee. Let's see how big this font is actually real quick since I'm right here. That is a deplorable font size. Look at that chat box right there. Who knows what's even happening? Can we increase some of that font? Look at this. It's so small. Look at that. We actually had some good conversation in here. So this game is actually going pretty good. Music is 10 out of 10. Clearly you hear the chords in the background. Man, going super crazy on that guitar, on the keyboard. They got some live instrumentation and the fighting themes. Some awesome overworld themes. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this playthrough right here. It's pretty fun. I want to look up if Phantasy Star, if it's coming out at midnight. Or Cass, you got any info on that? If that's coming out at midnight or if we have to just wait? Let me see. 27th, 2020. You know what? I guess we'll just wait until midnight, and we'll just have to figure out what happens then from that point. Either way. Let's get back to the game. It's been a pretty awesome experience to say the least so far. Haven't had that much fighting. But looks like we're gonna be headed back to some fighting here. Chapter 1 was a lot of dialogue, to say the
Man,
least.
I'm glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business.
Are we
One of our
back at
teams
it?
Must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
Yeah, what? We did that shit. What? Yeah.
Seriously? That was you? Cool.
I didn't like that nod.
I don't think so. Those Grexes we took down were fairly routine. Definitely not something they'd lock both gates over, at least.
Then I take my cool back. But wait a sec. You guys fought Grexes? The two of you? Hey, that's still pretty cool. They've been hassling a lot of teams lately, especially how they hunt in packs and all.
Let's not get too excited. Confidence can be good. Overconfidence can be fatal, especially when you're new.
That's big facts.
Yeah, you're right.
But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we?
Let's get to the East Gate. It's a good shot at the East Gate. Thank you for that shot. Oh. I will look at that for sure.
Hey,
Hey,
Yeah, this soundtrack.
Now then,
My dude just saying, yeah, yeah. This theme reminds me of Sonic Adventure so much.
hey. Yes?
Oh wow, okay. So we're back out here in these streets with it. You guys saw me get wrecked earlier by this thing quite a couple times. Alright, here's some level 5s up here. Thanks.
Open fire!
Shadow Strike!
I've got cover fire.
Now, melee attacks!
Lock this!
Oh man, poor guy.
Look at that! Follow up with melee attack!
Side headings destroyed. Move in and strike.
Man.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Easy peasy.
Let's keep it up.
Poor guy never stood a chance.
Random pack. Take it in close.
Shadow Strike.
Fire carnival.
Side Knight. Move in and do some damage.
Early bird. Back slash.
Wow, take it down. Weaken him and lay in.
That wasn't a satisfying kill.
Back slash. Start big. Move in and land a hit.
Shadow Strike. Nice. Move in and do some
Early
damage.
bird.
Side slash. Scream ahead.
Carnival.
Open fire. Follow me. Early
Target in
bird.
sight.
Fire carnival.
Shadow Strike. Side slash.
Now, topple him with some gunfire. Back slash.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Okay. Feels so good to be fighting again. Man, that was just a lot of dialogue to go through. Oh. So yellow box this way. Yeah, these jumps are OP. What we got over here? Got some EXP. Oh, okay. That's what they on. They want us to fight old boy over here.
What the hell happened here? You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Unless
Unless... what?
this is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Oh, nice.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep, and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
Let's just go for it, fam. I don't need to know.
Whoa, whoa, whoa there, rookie. We're talking about a tyrant here. Do you even understand what that means?
Clearly not,
We
but
should probably explain.
I guess I was still into the explanation
Tyrant
anyway.
is our term for any indigenous life form that falls outside of our usual threat ranking system. In other words, they're too powerful for us to even measure how dangerous they would be to take on.
And too powerful doesn't always just mean physically strong. If a creature has even a single especially nasty trait, it's classified as a tyrant.
Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field.
Okay, so clearly we're not
If
fighting
they
it.
come back at all.
If we could just move on.
As long as you understand the risks involved.
Yes, I understand.
Lynn,
Count me in. The same goes for everyone in New LA, but if we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. Besides, if I need to, I can always run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
fair enough.
Oh, do you see her hairpin?
But
She's
don't
got
push it, okay? Either of you. If we can
that
take
sword.
it down, great. But if not,
from
even just luring
Xenoblade.
it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, We can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant
That man
that comes
Shulk's
this close to the city from now
Shulk's
on.
blade.
Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
So remember that level 8 I wanted to get to? Okay. It's important to equip your best charger. You know what? I never used those battle points. Bruh, if I got all these battle points here. How do I use my battle points? How do I use a samurai gun or all like that? Ooh. Galactic Knight? These classes sound pretty amazing. Am I a striker? Is that what I am? What am I again? I'm a commando. So I can't get any of these until I rank up. I'm not even ranked 2 yet. Oh. Well. Yeah, I'm looking at these classes, their weapons. Photon saber, dual swords, sniper rifle, and a javelin. Interesting. Okay, so oops. Alright, I guess we won't keep that thing over her face. It's gonna ruin my... Okay. Let's fight some level 7. Oh.
Let's get this started.